Mohammad Rahil, working under Tata since 2015, and today I want to discuss about how to make better decisions and avoid regret.
Great topic. Making better decisions and minimizing regret is something we can all benefit from. We can explore strategies for effective decision making, ways to weigh options, and how to handle potential outcomes. Just let me know if there are specific angles you'd like to focus on.
What are the most common psychological factors that affect our ability to make good decisions?
Our decisions are influenced by a variety of psychological factors, many of which operate below the level of conscious awareness. Here are some of the most common ones. First, cognitive biases. Is there systematic deviation from rationality? For instance, confirmation bias leads us to favor information that confirms our existing beliefs, while anchoring bias makes us rely heavily on the first piece of information we encounter. Two, emotional influence. Our emotions can heavily color our decisions. For example, fear can lead to risk aversion, while excitement can lead to overly optimistic choices. Three, overconfidence. Sometimes we overestimate our knowledge or abilities, which can lead to taking unnecessary risks or neglecting important information. For social proof, we tend to look to others for guidance, especially in uncertain situations. This can lead to conformity and sometimes poor decisions if the group is misinformed. Past experiences. Our previous shape our expectations and preferences. Positive experiences can make us more confident in similar future choices, while negative ones can make us more cautious. Six, heuristics. They help us make good decisions, but can also lead to errors. For instance, the availability heuristic makes us overestimate the importance of information that comes to mind easily. Seven, risk perception. How we perceive risk is influenced by our personality and past experiences. Some people are naturally more risk averse, while others are more willing to take chances. Eight, information overload. Having too much information can paralyze decision making. We might rely on simplifying strategies or default to the most readily available information. Nine, temporal discounting. We tend to get more weight or words over future benefits, which can lead to short-term thinking. 10, self-perception and identity. How we see ourselves affects our decisions. If we see ourselves as risk takers, we may lean towards bolder choices, even if they aren't always the best. Understanding these psychological factors can help us become decision-making patterns and make more informed choices. If you'd like to dive deeper into any of these factors, just let me know.
How can someone differentiate between an emotional decision and a rational decision in real life?
Differentiating between emotional and rational decisions is key to making more balanced choices. Here's some ways to tell them apart in real life. First, emotional decision making, immediate feelings. Emotional decisions are often driven by strong feelings such as fear, excitement, anger, sadness. If a decision feels urgent or is heavily influenced by how you feel in the moment, it's likely emotional. Short-term focus. Emotional decisions tend to prioritize immediate gratification or relief over long-term benefit. For instance, making a purchase because it feels good in the moment rather than because it's a financial choice. Physical reactions. Emotional decisions often come with physical responses like a racing heart, butterflies, or sense of urgency. Influence of mood. Your current mood can heavily sway the decision. For example, if you're feeling down, you might choose something that provides comfort rather than something that's objectively best. Second, deliberate process. Rational decisions are made after consideration and analysis. You take time to weigh pros and cons, gather information, and consider long-term outcomes. Rational decisions align with your long-term goals and values rather than just immediate feelings. For instance, choosing healthy lifestyle even if a treat is tempting. Data-driven. Rational choices rely on facts, data, and logic. If a decision is backed by research and objective evidence, it's likely rational. Calm and collected. Rational decisions are made in a state of emotional balance. You feel calm, and the decision doesn't come with a surge of intense emotion. Long-term perspective. Consider the future implications and are aimed at sustainable outcomes rather than quick fixes. Third, reflection and self-awareness. One of the best ways between the two is to reflect afterward. Ask yourself if the decision was based on facts and long-term benefits, or if it was a reaction to a temporary emotional state. Self-awareness and taking a step back to evaluate the motivations behind our choices, we can better navigate the balance between emotion and reason. If you have any specific examples or scenarios in mind, we can explore further.
Can someone develop a clear decision-making framework that they can rely on every day?
Absolutely. Developing a clear decision-making framework can significantly enhance consistency and confidence in the choices we make. Here are some steps and principles to build such a framework. First, define values. Start by clearly identifying what matters most to you. This could include long-term career objectives, personal values, or life goals. Having these as a reference point helps ensure the decisions are aligned with what you truly value. Q, gather relevant information. Making a decision, collect the necessary data and insights. This means research, seeking advice from knowledgeable sources, and considering past experiences that might inform you. 3, identify options and alternatives. Don't settle for the first solution that comes to mind. List out multiple and consider different perspectives. This helps in seeing the bigger picture and reduces the risk of tunnel vision. 4, weigh the pros and cons. Evaluate each option against your goals and values. Consider the potential benefit drawbacks, both in the short and long term. This can be done in a structured way, creating a pros and cons list. 5, consider the long-term impact, the outcomes, and reflect on how the decision will affect your future. This helps in making choices that are sustainable and aligned with your long-term aspirations. 6, account for potential risks. Identify possible risks and uncertainties. Consider what could go wrong and whether you're comfortable with those risks. This step helps in creating contingency plans. 7, seek feedback. Consult with trusted advisors or mentors who can provide an objective perspective. Sometimes an outside viewpoint can highlight aspects you might have overlooked. 8, reflect on past decisions. Regularly review past decisions and their outcomes. This helps in identifying patterns and refining your framework over time. 9, trust your intuition. While rational analysis is crucial, don't discount your intuition. Sometimes a gut feeling is based on subconscious knowledge and experience. And 10, create a decision-making routine. Establish a consistent process that you follow for important decisions. This can involve a checklist or set of questions that you ask yourself. By integrating these steps into your decision-making process, you'll find that your choices become more consistent, aligned with your goals, more satisfying. If you want to dive deeper into any of these steps, just let me know.
Why do people regret decisions even when they made the best choice with the information they had?
Regret is a complex and deeply human emotion that can linger even when we've made the best possible decision with the information available. Several psychological factors contribute to this phenomenon. First, factual thinking. Humans have a natural tendency to imagine alternative outcomes about how things could have turned out different, what might have happened if we'd chosen another path. This what-if thinking can create a sense of regret, even if the original decision was sound. Second, loss aversion. We tend to fear losses more than we value gains. Even when a decision is objectively the best, the possibility of a negative outcome can feel more significant and lead to regret. Third, high expectations. When we set high expectations for ourselves, even a successful outcome can feel insufficient. This can lead to second-guessing the decision, even if it was the best one given the circumstances. 4, information overload. In today's world, we have access to vast amounts of information. This can make it harder to feel confident about a decision, as we constantly wonder if we missed out on some piece of crucial information. Fifth, the fear of making mistakes. Even when we make a well-informed decision, the fear of making a mistake can second-guess ourselves. This is often tied to a desire for control and certainty. The influence of others. We are influenced by the opinions and expectations of those around us. If others question our decisions, it can amplify our own doubts and lead to regret. 7, expectation of perfect outcomes. We often have an idealized notion of what the outcome should be. When it matches ideal, we can feel regret even if the decision was the best one available. The
Okay,
impact of time.
thank you for this courageful information. I will join you after some time with another interesting topic.
You're very welcome. I'm glad